Hello there. Welcome back to Brilliant Minds. Today we're going to talk about Usain Bolt, the boy who grew up to be the fastest man in the world. Usain Bolt was born in a small town in Jamaica, surrounded by sunshine, hills, and plenty of space to run. As a boy, Usain loved cricket and football, and he'd spend hours playing outside with friends. But there was something everyone noticed about him. No matter the game, Usain could run faster than anyone else. At school, he often raced his classmates just for fun. Sometimes he'd run barefoot down dusty roads, his laughter echoing as he left others far behind. Even his teachers and neighbors began to whisper, "That boy can fly." But being talented didn't mean things were always easy. Usain didn't always like training. It was hard work, and he sometimes preferred to play video games instead. He also struggled with scoliosis, a curve in his spine that could have slowed him down. Doctors worried he might never run at his best. Still, Usain had a gift, and with the help of coaches who believed in him, he trained harder and harder. He ran sprints over and over, pushed his body through aches and pains, and learned to focus his mind as much as his legs. When he was just 15 years old, Usain ran in the World Junior Championships and shocked the world by winning gold. The boy from a tiny Jamaican town had beaten the best young runners on earth. But the road to greatness isn't straight. At his first Olympics in Athens, Usain lost in the early rounds. Some people thought he wasn't serious enough, that he joked too much, or didn't have the discipline to succeed. Usain heard the doubts, but deep down he wanted to prove everyone wrong. So he kept training, day after day, sprint after sprint. And then came the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. In the 100 meters final, Usain blasted out of the blocks, ran like the wind, and finished in just 9.69 seconds, slowing down at the end to thump his chest in celebration. He broke the world record while making it look easy. The world gasped, and a new legend was born. From then on, Usain Bolt became unstoppable. At 3 Olympic Games, Beijing, London, and Rio, he won gold after gold in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100-meter relay. Each time, he crossed the finish line ahead of everyone, then struck his famous lightning bolt pose, pointing to the sky with a grin as bright as the sun. What made Usain special wasn't just his speed, it was the joy he carried with him. He smiled, he danced, he made people laugh. He showed that you could work incredibly hard and still have fun. Of course, he faced challenges. Injuries tried to slow him down, and younger sprinters kept chasing his records. But Usain never gave up. He kept running, kept smiling, and kept showing the world that greatness is about more than winning. It's about inspiring others. By the time he retired, Usain had become the fastest man in history, holding world records that still stand today. But he never forgot where he came from, the little boy racing barefoot through the streets of Jamaica. So, what can we learn from Usain Bolt? That even if you have natural talent, you still need practice and perseverance. That joy and laughter can be just as powerful as strength. Galaxy convene last today. Galaxy convene galaxy. And that believing in yourself, even when others doubt you, can take you further than you ever imagined. Next time you run, whether it's across the playground, in a race, or just chasing your friends, think of Usain Bolt. Remember that the fastest man alive was once just a kid who loved to run. Thanks for listening. We'll see you again soon for another amazing story.